I'm getting tired of sleeping. Think I've had enough. I've been gone but haven't.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Jenna. Yes, we are outside, so I will apologize for the wind and the airplane sound up above and my crazy dogs because they are also out here. But outside is the best place to show you guys and give you guys an updated review of my Wonderfold Wagon W4 OG. I do not have the Luxe or the Elite. Those are the two newer models. So I purchased my Wonderfold Wagon in July of 2020, and then right after that they made the Luxe and Elite models. So I got mine before that, and I believe I spent $550 on mine back in 2020. But I have got a few add-ons, and first off, I'm just going to address this canopy. I made this all by myself, homemade, because I really wanted a canopy, and it goes all the way around. As you can see, it's over on this side as well, and I really wanted one because I just had the black, and so I decided to go ahead and do that. I also have a few other add-ons. I have the snack tray, and it took me probably a year and a half to get this snack tray, honestly, and I'm so glad that I got it. Helps a lot. I will give you guys a rundown as well. I have 3 kids. So I have a 4.5-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 7-month-old, and I am so glad that I have this wagon. I purchased this wagon in 2020 because I knew that we were going to have more children, and we still are, and I just knew in the long run this was going to be really nice. My son was a 1 month old then, my 2-year-old. He was a month old when I purchased this. So this has definitely gotten its use. Some other add-ons that I want to share with you guys, along with the snack tray, I also have the extended handlebar. And so the difference with the OG Wonderfold Wagon versus the Elite and the Luxe is the fact that you have to purchase the extended handlebars, and it doesn't fold down like the other models. And I was hoping that it would, but it does not. So you have to take it out, and screw it back in when you purchase a new extended handlebar. These are expensive, but they're so worth it. They give you that extra little bit. My husband is 6'3", and so with the shorter handlebar, he was constantly hitting his foot on the brake, and it was just really uncomfortable, and I was too. But I kind of adapted and got used to when I was walking to not do that. I'm also bent down, so you guys can see the wagon and myself in the frame. I also have the cup holder and phone case add-on accessory as well. I really like this. It's super handy. You know, you can just put your phone in there. You can put your water in there. It's really nice. I think my phone with the case fits on there right now. It fits. Basically, I mean, it's a little small, but I have the iPhone 13 Plus, well, Pro Max Plus, whatever, the bigger one. And then my husband, his phone does fit in there. And my Yeti fits in here, so I really like this. And I even take this off and use this on my single stroller and a double stroller. You might be asking why I have a single and a double stroller. I have a single and a double stroller because, well, I have the single stroller from when I had my first child, my daughter, who's 4.5. I got a single stroller, and we have kept it since then. It comes in handy here and there, and so I have that. I recently just purchased a double stroller on Facebook Marketplace for $50 for my younger two. So when my daughter is at school, I will go for walks with my younger two, and it's just really easy and convenient to just put them in the double stroller. It's a jogging stroller, and just go. Plus it was $50, so it was just really easy for me to justify that purchase. And I still use my wagon a lot, weekly, and we will be using it this evening for a family event that we have, because it is going to be outside, it is going to be chilly. And one of my favorite parts about this wagon is the fact that you can take all of this out. All of this is removable, but you can take these seats out, and it's like a mini pack and play in there. My son has taken so many naps in there as a baby. My 7-month-old has taken a lot of naps in there, especially when my daughter was in T-ball, and with us having a family event tonight, she will take a nap in there. Another add-on that I want to add that I do have, I apologize for the wind, is the parent console. So I have the OG parent console. I don't have the new fancy parent console that is on my list. of accessories and add-ons that I want to get. I really do like it. I really do like this parent console, but I like the newer model a little bit better from what I see on Instagram, Facebook, their website. And so this also has like a little console too. Right in here I have currently a car, mom life, well, a van, and it has cup holders, so this is really nice to put all the cup holders in. And of course this basket came with the wagon, and it is full of lots of random stuff. Hats. This remote doesn't work, it's just, doesn't have the battery in it, it's just for fun. A fan, another hat, sunscreen, we've got diapers, breastfeeding covers, a toy. You know, you got to have all the essentials. This mommy hook I have had since my first child with my single stroller, and sometimes I will just go ahead, take it off and put it on my other strollers, but it's really handy when we're going to the zoo, basically anywhere, but really the zoo, it's extremely helpful because I can just hang our bags or whatever we purchase on there. I really like that. But the handlebar has for sure been one of my favorite add-on accessories. Definitely 100%. You might be wondering why I have a pillow under there. So this is a boppy pillow, and I prop it up under that seat because I put my 7-month-old over here, because you're supposed to have the child that weighs the most over here, or your biggest child. So I have my 4-year-old sit here, and then I have my 2-year-old sit here because her weight is their weight combined. And so you're supposed to put the lightest weight furthest from the wagon, well, from the handlebar, and the heavier weights right here. And it makes it a lot easier to push. It took me a really long time to figure that out. I have gotten a lot of questions about how I lean my seat back for my 7-month-old when she was a baby. And all I do is I use this little boppy pillow, prop it back behind her, and voila, done. Another accessory add-on that I have purchased is the Binksy Baby Bassinet, and Wonderfold does not suggest that you do this. This is a different brand, and so I think I might have a picture or two that I can slide in there from when my babies were babies. I use this insert with both my 2-year-old when he was an infant, and then my 7-month-old when she was a baby, and it worked out really good. I am so glad that I bought it. It's really meant for shopping carts, but you can place it on your Wonderfold wagon, and it makes a huge difference. So when I did that, I would put my, well, like I said, I have learned over the years, you put the heaviest weight here, but when I have an infant, I put the infant right here, and I take out the seat. You have to remove this and then tie it through on both sides. You put the baby there, and then I put my other kids over there. That has worked as well. I know some people also buy the Wonder Totes bar and put it right where the snack tray is and flip the front seats to face forward, because you can have the seats facing each other or not facing each other, so you can have them back to back as well. There's a lot of different conversions that you can do, but you definitely need the totes bar in the middle to have something to hook it on, because if you see these little hooks right here, they have to have something to hook onto, and when you do back to back in the middle, there's nothing to hook onto, so you need 2 totes bars, one for this one and one for that one, in order to do that. I know those are a little pricey and can be hard to find as well. I'm going to have everything linked down below, all the accessories, everything that I have, and every product that I'm talking about, so you guys can check it out if you have a Wonderfold wagon or want to purchase a Wonderfold wagon as well, which I do have a code down below for Wonderfold wagon. You get 10% off your wagon. I know it's not a lot, but it definitely helps, and the code is MEGAMOMSHOP to get 10% off, and every little bit definitely helps when purchasing a Wonderfold wagon. Something else that is really unique and awesome about the Wonderfold wagon is, yes, there's a little storage here, but this completely unzips. So let me find the zipper. This completely unzips, and you can climb in through that way. We were at a little festival over the summer, and I had nowhere to sit, and I needed to breastfeed my daughter. So you know what I did? I unzipped this, moved this seat, and I sat inside my Wonderfold wagon and breastfed my daughter. And it worked out perfectly because I had the canopy for privacy, and I had a little seat in there for myself. Granted, I did not have any of my other children sitting in there, so it was just my weight, but I felt very stable in it. And at the time I was probably 180 pounds, so that's really not too bad. So an accessory add-on that I would love to purchase, which is definitely on my list of purchases that I want to make for my wagon, is the all-terrain XL wheels. I think they're called XL all-terrain wheels. They're $169, and my wheels look worn. I'm going to show you guys. They look extremely worn, and that's because they are. There are so many miles on my wagon. It's insane. Like, we have taken this state to state. It has been everywhere with us. Here are my wheels. They are extremely worn, like I said. They're still holding up in good shape, but we definitely need the wheels. The reason why I say I need the wheels is because it would make it a lot easier to push on sand, in the grass, on mud, dirt, and I have pushed my wagon on all different types of terrain, and it is possible. It is hard, it is difficult, but it is possible. I've had a lot of people ask me about sand and beaches, and we have pushed our wagon when we go camping. There's a lake and there's a beach with sand, and it's possible, but it's hard, and you do not want to have a lot of weight in the wagon because it makes it a lot harder. Let me tell you, we have learned from experience over the last 2.5 years. Now I'm going to tell you guys my few cons or complaints that I have about the Wonderfold wagon with having it for over 2 years. I know that I purchased my OG Wonderfold wagon right before they made the Elite and the Luxes, and I know they made those better and more expensive because they have the all-terrain wheels. They already have the extended handlebar where it folds down, which would be super handy and nice. That is one of the things that I wish this wagon was capable of. I wish I could fold down the handlebar. Reason why is because it is extremely hard sometimes to fit in your vehicle. We have a Dodge Caravan van, that's what we have, and it makes it a little bit hard to put it in certain angles because the handlebar does not fold down. We have had to unscrew it and take it off and then re-screw it on, and that is very time consuming. So that is a con, in my opinion, when purchasing the OG W4 Wonderfold wagon. Another con is you see these bars. These are removable. Let me show you. These bars are removable. You can take them in and out just like that. The new models have it where you can actually push the entire bar down where it's, you know, completely covered. So this would go all the way down and makes it, you know, like a little cove, especially when you want to use it as a bassinet. Now I find that amazing, and I wish that mine did that. Again, that is a con with the OG Wonderfold wagon, and the other ones have that ability to do so, which I do like. Of course, the other con is not having the all-terrain XL wheels, but the other models do have that. So yes, the OG wagon is cheaper, yet if you want the add-ons, that it is worth the money to buy the more expensive wagon, in my opinion. With having my wagon for the last 2 years, that is just my personal opinion, but that is definitely an add-on that I wish that I already had, but that's okay. We will purchase it soon. Another con to my Wonderfold wagon, when I purchased it, and this is my fault, it's not Wonderfold wagon's fault at all, was my brake broke and does not work. It hasn't worked for a really long time. I think I broke it like right after I got it. So that is not a con on Wonderfold's part. That is a con on my end. Wonderfold has a lot of different accessories and such, and I do want to say this is not sponsored in any way, this video. I just want to update my previous video because it's been over 2 years since I have made a dedicated video for my Wonderfold wagon, and I love it, and I feel like I'm kind of an expert in a way with my wagon. There are lots of different accessories. There's a rain cover, there's a winter cover, there's an actual cover to store it. Like I said, the wheels, the snack tray, the parent console. Oh my gosh, what else is there? There's just so many add-ons and accessories. It's crazy, but for sure, I am so glad I got my extended handlebar and the snack tray. The snack tray is a little flimsy, but it's so worth it. I have actually changed my 7-month-old's diaper while on the snack tray. I know, gross, because my kids like eat off of it, but I clean it after every time they're done eating. But we were on vacation. I had nowhere to change her, and the bathroom was disgusting, so I put her right on there and changed her. I'm going to show you guys how I close up my Wonderfold wagon while keeping the seats in, but I do have to remove the snack tray.
It's pretty clear to me, kinda strange how I can take a beat from my better self. It's like no one else even really.
My hands are so cold.
Scratches the surface, 'cause nobody gets.
Voila, all done. When I have to load this in my van, I do take the bars out, put that to the side, and this is how I will load it. You just have to make sure that is closed right there. But now it's all good to go. And like I said, sometimes I do have to remove my handlebar.
I'm looking for faith, looking for love in every direction. I'm looking for someone to show me the way when my map is torn up. Give me a light when my torch is blown out. Let me escape from my hideaway. I give up all of my little addictions, but I'm still stuck with some tough decisions, yeah. Now I'm up against the wall, and I'm looking for your attention. Wide awake and I'm just scared away for a better chance at a great romance. And
I apologize for the lighting. The sun is insane, but we have to take that off, take down the little basket. This is how we fit it in our van the best way possible, because the car seat, that's where it has to go. All right, you guys, and that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, comments, whatever it is, please leave it down in the comments below about the Wonderfold Wagon. Remember, this is the Wonderfold Wagon W4 OG model. It is the cheapest model, and I purchased this right before they made all of the Luxe and Elite models. Just want to make that clear for you guys, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!
any braver, 'cause nobody gets